The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. I don't have to use today, and I'm actually okay with being an addict today. If you put 10% into your recovery of what you do when you use, you will be a better person all round. You will be well. Trust me. Hi, I'm Harry, and this is day 228 of taking an ice bath every single day to help my mental health, help me stay clean and sober, living free from active addiction. Let's get it. We are at 4.8 degrees. Good morning, gang. Oh, glorious. Good morning and welcome to day 228. Wow, what a day. Feels like summer. It's so hot. My conservatory is literally like a greenhouse. So, I feel better today. Yesterday, I was struggling. Listen, right, some days are difficult. Some days are a breeze. And often I find myself somewhere in between those two. Yesterday felt like I was at one end of the extreme and I was just really struggling, and it's just tough being an addict sometimes. And I didn't want to accept that I was an addict. I still sometimes don't. However, what I want to talk about is impulse control and how feelings pass. Because when I was first trying to get clean many years ago, I've been trying to do this for about 10 years, by the way. In case you weren't aware, I have been flat out for a long time. Snorting, drinking, gambling, all sorts of bad behaviours that have impacted my life negatively. And one thing I have learned in the last 228 days is that feelings do pass, and my impulse control used to be horrific. It was shocking. Before I'd even thought about using, I was texting the dealer. My thumbs were just texting on the phone, like, "Are you around, mate?" Sending my postcode to people, just like, "How quick can you get here?" And I didn't even have the money most of the time. I had to find the money. I'd have like 15 or 20 minutes to find the money. It was just chaos. And what I've learned now is, as uncomfortable as I was yesterday was a tough day. I went to a meeting last night. I'll tell you one thing that's beautiful is seeing a newcomer at a meeting when their eyes light up when they hear the message of recovery. It's absolutely beautiful. There was a guy last night, it was at his first meeting, and turns out I went to school with him years ago and I hadn't seen him for a while, and I bumped into him outside as I was going in and he said, "Alright mate, I watched all your videos." And I was like, "Alright mate, how you doing?" I won't mention who he is, I won't mention him by name. And he sat there and he listened through the whole meeting, and he got up at the end and got his keyring, you know, "Welcome to Narcotics Anonymous," and it was just beautiful seeing that little bit of hope in a newcomer's eye. And do you know what I told him? I told him what I was told 10 years ago when I first came around, but I didn't listen to it. I told him that he's going to lose everything, and that's what I was told when I first rocked up, and unfortunately I had to learn the hard way. And I wasn't really listening to suggestions, I wasn't really doing